Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 22 of SubTerra Tech, where, well, today we, just a hint of what's going on, we get to the mana gem or mana resources being produced. That's why you see all these sparkly particle effects in here. But before we go into how it's done, I want you to hit that subscribe. You done it? You done it? Okay, I believe you did it. So jump into this episode and let's get to it. All right, guys, we're jumping into this episode where, well, let's see here. We're doing energized, blazing, neurotic, spirited. Those ones are today's goals, and I've honestly been thinking, how do we get all of these cores done up? Spirited, nitro, energize, blazing, chaotic. Just so we could have all of those set up. And I'm honestly, I've come to the conclusion at refine. I need a item interface. Do we have the craft upgrade? Here we go. Craft upgrade. And speed upgrades, I guess. 1, 2, 3 of these. And how this is going to work is, right about here. It should be fine. I've got to replace these rods with something better here shortly. Probably will after we set this all up. But I want to set that, and I want to set it to 64 of these stored. And so this is going to make these, keep them in stock. We're going to do the same with this, and this, and this, and these, and these. Alright, so that should pretty much keep these going quite well. See here, we've got 63, 64. So there we go. I'm just gonna tell it to make it clear out the previous crafting schedule here. So is it honestly going to make the resource shells for each of these instead of being able to take from that? Okay. This was an idea. Let's try to get an external storage bus onto it. This is me just trying something out with you guys here so you guys know how... If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, you know now not to do that. Items, blacklist, extract on... Okay, cancel all of those. Okay, so this actually works here. And that's interesting. So now you know. Put just an extractor on it. It's going to take a little bit for this to... I don't know what was going on there. It's going to take a little bit for this to get caught up, so I will be right back to determine what our next thing is. Alright guys, we're back, and so first thing, I want to just drop that off there. You'll see what that is here in just 1 second. We go in here into the quest logs, over here to power, even more power, which I really thinking of setting up some reactors nitro levels. That's why I was looking at this earlier, and it gives you a uranite resource core to start with. So while that is great and everything, if you guys have been wondering where to get it at, there you know now. So I'm gonna take this corner piece out here, add this to it. We will come over here. Might have to crack open this roof a little bit here. We're going to set down a item, resource generator, and a tier 3 generator speed upgrade. So we're going to set this here on top. We're going to look into that. We see that there is a nitro crystal there. We'll just pop that out. Let this start making uranite here. We're going to add it to this drawer where we're going to be able to get the compacting one. So we're going to configure it to be locked and link it to there now. To get this going into the system. Help if I get the right tool. Not the right tool. There we go. And now we're going to be building up uranite here from this guy. Free uranite. So just in case you guys were wondering how to get uranite, like I was, there, it's in the quest. So with that now, we can go in here and tell it that we want to keep 64 of these guys available to us. Alright, so it's going to try to craft it as soon as there's enough of these stored up. There should be. Is it trying to make all 64 at one time? Is that it? That's it. Okay. Okay, so that's what it is. It tries to make all 64 at one time instead of partials. So that's what's going on here. It tries to keep it at 64. It's like, oh, we need 60, 58. 58, I think is it. Yeah, 8 more of those. While it's just waiting for this to get processing. So that is that step of that. I can say that a lot of times. So let's go in here. We've got all of those. Next we need to do the Gaia ones. Which should be easy enough. Because we need to make at Botania let's just do it this way. Here it is. Still resource generator. We want one of these botanical cores. Well, we actually have botanical core creator. And apparently I taught it to the system. So there is 5 of these botanical cores. So I'm looking for a nice place. We don't need this anymore. 5 botanical core creators right there should be fine. Right there in that corner, you guys think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And what if we actually do it this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. And what if exporter, we start the exporter on 5 of these, and 5 storage, external storage. And we should grab some cables here as well. We have like 46 on us. That should be enough to get over to the one thing. But what if we set these up so that in each of these guys, they will get well, let's go this. We need the botanical cores, right? So let's look at this. Mana steel, terra steel, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so we need mana steel. So mana steel. We want blocks of mana steel to go in here, as well as these botanical resource cores. All right. We'll probably want crafting carts for each of these guys. But that's that one. Botanical resource core and terra steel. So we want those to go into that one. Elementium is the next one. There we go. Block of elementium. We'll do 𝐓𝐡𝐞𝐞𝐬 next. Block of 𝐓𝐡𝐞𝐬. And the last one is the Gaia spirits. Okay, so this one is going to be botanical resource and Gaia spirits, which is the spirit ingots we want. I'm going to need to go get 5 crafters cards, 5 crafting cards. I think right here will be the ideal down spot for this. If I'm not mistaken, I should come across cables right there. Alright, so sure, why not? Block. I have no idea why we're hearing thunder. Alright, cable. Cable. There we go. We can place that back there, and you see right there, it's getting these, but it's not spreading them out properly. So give me 5 crafting cards. See, this is making the okay, so it doesn't need them all in the one spot. Oh, but after... Oof. Yeah, see, there we go. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, so I'm going to have to figure out the best way to fix this. I might have to just teach this how to make these and do the refined storage method for each of those. Give me... Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, is just teach these to that system. So let's take all of this stuff out of here, and what we'll just do, we'll just do the that method. Okay, so what we'll do is an interface. Alright, so what we're going to do is come over here, go, this is how we do this recipe. This is how we do this recipe. We don't have to include the living rock because it's already got living rock added into it. Gaia ingots. Alstill. Botanical resource shards. Shells we already have. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this. All 6 of them. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all of them are in there. If we go here, we can say we want botanical resource shells, 64 of them. Mana steel, we want 64 of them. Terra steel, we want 64 of them. Elementium, 64 of them. Gaia Spirit, 64. And Elf still 64. So now we should be able to now take this right here and set this as another one of those extract only one items. So now you can see it's still making the energized orbs for us. I'm not sure why you're not able to do that. Why? Oh, I've not added the crafting card. That's what it is. Okay. And it's sending all of those to the one crafter right here. So if I actually added the speed upgrade to this guy, it should make them go in faster. Speed. We just want, I don't know, stack. I mean, why not? Right? Just figuring up what is taking so long. Okay. Just take what we can. Doesn't matter. Boom. And this is just going to process them as fast as it can. It is going to pull from our mana generation. I'm probably going to have to speed this mana production up. We'll have to see here. But for right now, it's okay. For right now, I think that should be fine. So we're just gonna let this process this stuff. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff that it's processing. So I will be right back once we're caught up with all the auto crafting here. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right. I just evaluated the time left of this episode, and I'm gonna have to wait till next episode to finish these up. What's going on is I'm having a little issue with the gold reserves here, not supplying enough here, so I'm going to do a quick pedestal here and a watch of flowing time right on the gold one. See if that will help speed this one up a little bit more than. Yeah, there we go. We're just really hoping that the gold will pick up for the gold ore ones. What I'm going to do is take one of the 3 machines here that we have left and probably set up 64 gold going right into this here. But with that said, guys, if you've liked this episode, hit that like button. If you dislike this episode, go right ahead, dislike it. Tell me why you disliked it down in the comments. It really means a lot to me. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And it's up to you guys to help do that. Share it with your friends. Have them subscribe. You hit that subscribe button. And until next time. Later, Gators.